My lovely students, my name is Sumail Badr. I'm an English teacher from Palestine schools in Qatar. Today, I present for you period 1 and 2 from unit 7 for grade 10. Our lesson is very important, so I want you to focus with me, especially in this lesson. Okay, let's start with the title of our lesson. The title of our lesson is Palestine, Holy Land to the World. Here in this text, we will discuss why Palestine is very important. Okay. Before I start my lesson, I want to let you see some of the most important holy places in Palestine. First, who can describe this picture? Yes, it is Al-Aqsa Mosque, which located in Jerusalem, the capital city for our lovely homeland, Palestine. The next picture is, yes, it is Church of Nativity, which located in Bethlehem. Next, we have here, this mosque is Abraham Mosque, which located in Hebron. And we have Al-Umari Mosque also. Now, before we start our lesson, I want you to listen to the audio, okay, and try to repeat after it to know how to pronunciate these new words, okay? Listen, please.
English for Palestine, 10B, Class Audio, by Mike McFarlane, CD1, Unit 7, Period 1, Activity 1.
AD, Anno Domini. Archaeological. Ascend. BC, before Christ. Christianity. Destination. Dome. Golden. Heaven. Inscription. Judaism. Monotheistic. Pilgrim. Resort.
Word formation.
Architecture. Architectural. Important. Importance. Introduce. Introduction. Remain. Remains. Wonderful. Wonder.
Okay, my lovely students, let's discuss the definitions of these new vocabs. Let's start with the first.
English for Palestine.
Now, let's discuss the meaning of the new vocabs. Number 1, AD Anno Domini, in the year of the Christ. Archaeological, ancient study of a human activity. Ascend, go up, rise. BC, before Christ, before Christ. Christianity, religion related to the Christian. Destination, purpose or goal. Dome, yes, a round roof. Heaven, above the seventh sky. Inscription, lettering in a book or on a wall. Judaism, yes, religion for Jews. Monotheistic, yes, it is religion related to one God. Pilgrim, it is a person who journeys for religious purpose. Resort, holiday destination. Architecture, architectural, this is the noun and the verb. The meaning of them are the studies of designing and constructing building. Introduce, the verb introduction. Make someone known the others. Remain, it's the verb remains, the noun. Leftover, buildings, dead body. Wonderful, this is the adjective, and wonder, it's the noun. It's a strange or fascinating place. Now, open your box, page 6, period 2. We will do this exercise, this activity 1, okay? We will add new words from period 1, make any changes needed. We will back to the new vocabs which we took, okay, in period 1, and we will use them in order to complete this activity. I will give you 2 minutes in order to prepare this activity. Okay, now let's check your answers. Number 1A, which was the greatest of the 7? Yes, wonders of the ancient world. B, the great pyramids at Giza near Cairo, I think, and they still there. 2, what does the, yes, the introduction at the start of the book say about Palestine? B, well, it talks about the importance of the religion as a meeting point of continents and cultures. 3A, I've heard that Jericho isn't just modern Palestinian tourist. Yes, resort. B, that's right. Yes, archaeological work there has shown a lot about the past from ancient remains. We now know that people have lived there since 9000 BC. Now you have 1 minute in order to check your answers and try to correct the mistakes of them. Okay, now we will move to activity. And now we will move to activity 2 in the same page. I will read the activity for you. Read and complete the summary. Add other new words from period 1. Make any changes needed. Now, we will try to read this summary, okay? Then we will back to period 1 and we will use the words in period 1 in order to complete these sentences. I will give you 2 minutes in order to prepare this activity. Start, please. Now, my lovely students, let's check your answers. Number 1, the, yes, monotheistic religions are those which have one God at their center. They all began in the Middle East and all share some important ideas. The earliest of them was, yes, Judaism, from around 2000 BC. Then came Christianity, and finally Islam as we know it today. For all of these religions, Jerusalem is a very holy place. There, for example, Muslims believe that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yes, ascended one night from the noble rock to, yes, heaven, and there today stands Khalifa Abdul Malik bin Marwan famous mosque, completed in AD 692. It is one of the world's great, yes, architectural, with its golden dome, and all around it, yes, inscriptions from the Holy Quran. There are other places in Jerusalem that are just as important to the city's other religions. This is very important destination or a huge number of pilgrims who visit every year. Okay, now you have 1 minute in order to check your answers and correct the mistakes of them. Okay, my lovely students, now we'll come to end our lesson. Thank you for your attendance. See you inshallah ta'ala next class. My name is Sumaya Al-Badr. Thank you very much. Goodbye. My lovely students, how are you today? I hope you are all in a good health. My name is Sumaya Al-Badr. I'm an English teacher from Palestine schools in Qatar. Today we will complete our lesson period 1. We will read this and discuss the text. The title of our lesson is Holy Palestine, Holy Land to the World. Open your student book, page 4. Before we start our lesson, we'll try to answer the questions in activity 2, page 4. Now, you have 2 minutes in order to answer these 4 questions. Start, please. Now, my lovely students, let's answer the questions. Number 1, who is the girl on the picture on the right? Okay. Yes, excellent. She's Jenny. Number 2, what part of the world does she seems to be finding out about? The answer is, it is Palestine. Number 3, from what you remember, why do you think she's doing this? Yes, of course, because her father is going to work in Palestine and she wants to visit the country. Number 4, look at the pictures on the website page. Which places do you know? Yes, I think I know Al-Aqsa Mosque. It is set in Jerusalem. It is very famous for Muslims. Now, my lovely students, let's go and discuss the text. Okay, you will listen to the audio. Listen carefully, please, and focus because we have questions. We should answer them. Okay, listen carefully and try to understand these new informations about our Holy Land, Jerusalem. Okay, I will start.
Period 1. Activity 3. About Palestine. Introduction. This beautiful land lies at the crossroads of Asia and Africa, and it has therefore always been an important meeting point for different cultures. Archaeological remains are mostly from Canaanite, Roman, Byzantine and Islamic times, and they are found across the country, often in its ancient cities. Favorite cities: Jerusalem, Palestine's capital and its greatest wonder, is holy to the three great monotheistic religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. At the heart of the old city is Al-Aqsa Mosque, with the Dome of the Rock at its center. This was built where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to heaven at night, Al-Isra and Al-Miraj. The Great Golden Dome was built by the Umayyad Caliph Abdul Malik ibn Marwan in AD 692. It rises 35 meters above the noble rock, and all around it are inscriptions from the Holy Quran. As one of the world's oldest and most beautiful architectural treasures, this holy place is visited by thousands. Then, not far away, there is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, one of Christianity's holiest places. There are many other cities to see, including Bethlehem. There, the Church of the Nativity stands over the cave where Jesus was born. The holy city of Hebron is another must, with its ancient mosque of Ibrahim al-Khalil. It is also known for its fine crafts. On the Mediterranean coast, there is the famous city of Gaza. Here you will find many ancient remains, and also the great Omari Mosque. Then there is Jericho, with ancient ruins like Hisham's palace, as well as the Dead Sea. This famous winter resort is the world's oldest city. It goes back in history to 9,000 years BC. It is also the lowest because it is 400 meters below sea level. In short, Palestine is a wonderful destination for both tourists and pilgrims. It is not a large country, but its importance to world culture and religion is enormous.
Okay, my lovely student, you had listened to the text. Now let's go to the questions and try to answer.
Period 1. Period 1.
Okay, my lovely students, let's go to activity 4, read and do the task. We have four parts in this activity. We will do each one alone. At part 1, first try to answer these questions. These quiz questions, then read to check your answers. Now you have 2 minutes in order to prepare this activity. Okay, start. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, the Dome of the Rock was completed about, yes, 1,300 years ago. In Gaza, you do not usually find ancient remains that are, yes, Syrian. Excellent. Number 3, the world's oldest city is, yes, it is Jericho. Now let's go to the second part of this activity. I will read the questions and you will try to answer them. Now, question number 2, underline the places to visit in Jerusalem that the guide mentions. You will now, in this question, you will go back to the text and try to find the answer. You have 2 minutes. Okay, now let's check your answer. We have Al-Aqsa Mosque, Dome of the Rock, the Noble Rock, the Church of the Sepulchre. Now, you have 1 minute to check your answers and correct the mistake of them. Let's go to the third part from this activity. Underline the other cities to visit that the text mentions and the special things to see and do in those cities. Now, also you will back to the text and you try to answer this question. You have 1 minute. Start. Okay, now let's check your answers. We have Bethlehem, Church of the Nativity, Hebron, Ibrahim al-Khalil Mosque, Gaza, Ancient Remains, Omari Mosque, Jericho, Hisham's Palace, and Dead Sikkim. Activity or part 4 in this activity will be as a homework. You will make a conversation between you and another student. You will tell us if there is anything much to do in Jerusalem. Okay? If you can send your answers in my email or in my WhatsApp. Okay, thank you. Now let's move to the last questions. Read the passage and do the text. Say what the underlined words refer to. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes in order to prepare this question. Now let's check your answers. Line 6. Often it's ancient cities. Yes, the countries. Line 10. At its center, the center of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Line 34. It is also the lowest. The answer is Jericho. Let's complete. Now say what the underlined phrases mean. Line 2. At the crossroads of Asia and Africa. Yes, where the two continents meet. Line 9. At the heart of. Yes, in the middle of. Now, line 23 is another most. Yes, another important place to visit. Line 36, in short, Palestine is a wonderful. Yes, to summarize. Okay, now you have 1 minute in order to check your answers and try to correct the mistakes of them. Start, please. Okay, now I will come to end my lesson. Thank you very much, my lovely student, for your attendance. I hope you get benefits from this lesson. See you inshallah next class. I'm Sumaya Al-Badr from Palestine schools in Qatar. Thank you very much. Good luck.